You may remember that last week on the show, we heard from our good friend Matthew about the Cornwall Pride Bus Tour, which took place last weekend. Did you go? Did you see the team out and about around the county? Did the weather behave? I actually can't remember. Did the weather behave?
So many questions. I think it was.
Good.
Yeah.
To enlighten us on some of these and many highlights from the tour, please welcome back to Chaos TV, Matthew Kenworthy Gomes. Hello, Matthew.
Good afternoon, Pudge and Joe. How are you doing?
Hello.
Have you got me?
We've got you. We've got you loud and clear, mate. Lovely to see your
Fantastic.
smiling face. So,
How is today?
chaotic.
It's the usual, but we're having fun. We've had a good little laugh behind the scenes and
Yeah.
good little segments so far.
It's been a bit of fun and games here. The weather's up and down like a yo-yo. Oh, hello. Who's your colourful friend?
This is my Pride New York Stonewall Teddy.
He's very nice. I'm very much like. We'll see. Where did you get him from?
As you do.
I think it's New York, he said.
New York.
Oh, New York. Of course. Yeah, sorry. Of course, I completely glossed over that part, didn't I? Thank you. So, Matthew, obviously, we did a big lead up to the bus tour. I wasn't here in the county to witness it. I've seen a few clips already. How did you get on? What happened?
Well, the weather didn't behave right at the beginning of the Saturday. We had a lot of drizzly moments and a lot of very how you describe it, windswept faces from the over the top bus tour. It was lovely to start off with. Very calm, collected in Falmouth, and then just went a little bit absolutely brilliant throughout the rest of the 2 days. We had roughly about 3,500, 4,000 people join us over the 2 days, which was incredible. The organisations that joined us with Chaos, Positive People, Black Voices Cornwall, Peanut Puppets, Yay, Intercom Trust. A massive shout out to Cornwall Fire and Rescue Service, Catherine, CFO there, that gave so much incredible support. Transparency Presence. It was just fantastic. Greatly received. The amount of people that came and safely engaged with the Cornwall Pride Bus Tour was beautiful. We had the Pride flag come out, which is a 34 metre by 14 metre Gilbert Baker 6-striped Pride rainbow flag as to celebrate the LGBTQ plus community, and it was there. There we go. There's the flag itself.
Wow.
Big
That's
old
Hallington.
flag. Flipping heck.
So you said you had over over 3,000 people engaging with. Do you really get opportunity to really sort of get to meet different people and engage?
Yeah, so we're in there for the half an hour. However, that half an hour is a whirlwind of an experience. The stories that we've collected over the last 2 days have been incredible. There was a beautiful moment where one of the volunteers just happened to walk past this family, and one of the people in the family, one of the younger people in the family, explained, was literally about to say something. Oh, Mum, I really, really want to let you know that I'm. Didn't get that last bit, but the mum's response was, "It's okay, I already know." What an amazing day!
Oh, I love those. You know what? It's something that I've seen a bit of a rise in the last few years, and you get these feel-good videos, and there's a few of them that are people who are coming out in some way to their friends and family, and it's just a feel-good moment of there literally being no issue or anything like that, and then just people just bursting into tears or being completely elated, with the fact that everything's going to be fine in that regard, and it's so lovely. I can't imagine what it's like to see that face in person.
What a moment to witness, isn't it?
Yeah. I believe now we've got go on.
There were other moments. For example, Joe Foster engaged with the young person that is having a real serious challenging time with their mental well-being, and it's the first time that they've been able to come out with like-minded people, and again, with Joe and Cornwall Pride, the support that we can offer by signposting, that they were able to engage with us for the very first time and know that it's okay to have that extra support, and now know where to find that extra support. But again, without the bus tour being there, these people and lots of different people wouldn't have been able to access that.
It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We've got a short interview now with Nathaniel and Perrin. So let's take a look at this.
Oh, hello, I'm Perrin. Obviously, you know me. And would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Nathaniel Gomes, or Kenworthy Gomes, as I should say.
Yeah, make sure you get that one right. Nathaniel, we just wanted to chat to you today. What we wanted to ask... I'm having a blank. Oh, yeah, I've got it. Okay. Here comes the editing, Esme. Thank you so much. What is so important about this bus tour, and why a bus tour in particular?
It came up as a bit of a random idea 3.5 years ago, and I was on a run, and me and Matthew were talking about Pride being in one location, and there had been sort of a lot of uproar where we took Pride from Truro to Newquay, and with Cornwall being so vast and there's such a big difference between and such a large area, and it's so difficult to transport between variable different places, and especially for the younger community, our public transport isn't the greatest. You know, we do as best as we can, but it's still really challenged with tourism, etc. So having us take the Pride event to smaller communities around the Duchy means that people that don't necessarily get a touch of pride or a sense of pride, they feel that, you know, they feel connected, and they feel like we've thought about them. But it also teaches people within those communities that we are a big entity, and we are noticed. We are in the community, and we do need to be noticed. So I think what we've done with the bus tour is broaden people's mindsets and given them more of an understanding of different sexualities, genders, etc. And they will then obviously adjust and hopefully become more understanding and support more people going from there. And we've certainly seen in the last 3 years a much better and a much more improved Duchy in relation to equality and diversity.
Massively. And I had another question for you, which was, obviously we've got loads of organisations on the bus. We've got the Cornwall Fire and Rescue Service. We've got loads. I can't even begin to name them all. Did you tend to approach people, or did people approach you, members of the community? How did it kind of all come together?
So the first year that we decided to do it, it was a point in conversation with First Colonel, which was the bus team, and we said we've got this crazy idea, and Matthew sort of took over it and said we've got this crazy idea, how about we do this? And they said yeah, we love it, it's great. And from that point then we started speaking to the stores, a lot of the store holders from Pride. So we've got Intercom Trust, with the Eddie Stone Trust, we've got Harbour Housing, Women's Centre. They all sort of joined in the first year, trying to obviously promote their own thing, because it's not just about Pride to a degree, it's not just about the LGBTQ+, it's also about trying to support people in the mental health side of things. So having those people that get on board really drew it out and sort of made it a big thing. And as we've gone on, it seems to be becoming a bigger event, and more people are wanting to get involved. So it's, as opposed to us having to outreach to people, they're now coming to us, which is nice. So we're having to do a little bit less legwork and more organising for the actual day, which is great. So.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Nathaniel, for coming to speak to us. I mean, you're here with us, but thank you for coming to speak to us anyway.
Brilliant stuff from Nathaniel and Perrin. So, Matthew, what would you say was your highlight from the day, or the weekend, I should say?
Oh, no one's asked me that question. I've been asking everyone else. Really, I think it's this. I think it's this thing behind me. We didn't drink, but this thing behind me. It's time to drink champagne and dance on the table. I think it's kind of that opportunity to really. We have the opportunity to think about all the challenges that we have, and we've got the opportunity to come together in a safe way and to celebrate without raising awareness, without having that identity. We're not able to have these open dialogues and these open conversations. My personal one point was the collective, really, of all the different organisations coming together and networking, because now we have even stronger connection with Yay, and even stronger connection with Black Voices Cornwall. The support elements for different Pride organisations. Callington's wanting to set up their own Pride. Bude already has one. Falmouth is setting one up. So I don't think that for me there is one single moment. I think it really is. It's that opportunity to be able to connect people and start having real conversations around how we can collectively support each other.
Absolutely brilliant. And so, were you pleased with the event and how it went forward? And also, as a sort of second part to this, what is next for the bus tour?
Really pleased with how it happened, how it was created. I know right at the beginning when we were talking about the interviews, holding on for dear life as part of the roller coaster, pretty much right at the beginning on Sunday, we realised, and there's a fantastic photo of me and Pam. So Pam works for Cornwall by Kerno, who gave us the bus and her time to be able to put the event on. And there's a fantastic photo of me and her right at the beginning, of me like really like big smiley face, proper nervous. And then the next day was just, actually, we've got this. We know what's going to be happening. So what's next for the bus tour? It can only get better. It can only get bigger. We had convoys of vehicles follow the bus from parts of, for example, from Bodmin all the way to St Austell. So each stop we had more people join us. So there wasn't, and on the first day we nearly had 10 cars following us, which is just incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So next year, probably more time in each of the stops, and definitely more conversations around intersectionality, and the support elements that all different organisations across Cornwall can give and support. It is the best opportunity for any organisation to get into the heart of the community, because we have something which is really simple, which is really engaging with performers and drag acts and the fun celebration type of things that bring people out to you, which then allows different organisations to go to those people to have those real proper support element conversations that we need to be able to have.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
And obviously, you said there's lots of different organisations and different people that contributed to the weekend. I want to give you the opportunity now. Is there anyone in particular, or certain companies that you want to say thank you to? A sort of public announcement, should we say?
I'm frantically looking for my phone because there is a huge list. We couldn't do it without the people on the bus, and the volunteers that came to join us. A Gay Outdoor Club, Transparent Presence, a Safe Haven, Maria from our Tourette's Cornwall, and the art studio in Newquay. But we need money to be able to put these things on, and it is funded. It is sponsored. We don't make any direct income out of the bus tour as Pride. So it was paid for by the town councils, by the bids and the funding from the vast majority of the town councils that we visited. A huge chunk from the lovely and beautiful St Austell bid as well, and Feast Cornwall, which is funded by the Arts Council and Cornwall Council as well. So and again, Cornwall Fire Service, Truro bid, Truro City Council, Penzance bid, Penzance Council, Camborne Council, pretty much all of the councils that we joined. It was just incredible for the first time to have all of these town councils come together under this one particular project, which it was a multi-service delivery, and we cannot, from myself as a young gay man, and the rest of the community, we cannot thank you enough to allow us to be able to put this on to serve the community. So thank you.
That's just beautiful.
Oh,
So beautiful.
lovely message.
Matthew, thank you so much for coming on and telling us more about it. It's always lovely to see how well it went, and obviously all the stuff that you do, you always seem to put your heart and soul into it, and it always is a success. Seeing that you're home, changing the subject completely, I think I'm safe in saying that you won't be running into the studio with everyone today at the end of the day to wave off like we saw yesterday. That was terrifying.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. It was the spirit of Matthew.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
We've got another event at the end of August. Cornwall Pride 2021.
Oh, blimey.
Cornwall Pride and Celtic Pride. 27th, 28th and 29th of August. Again, even more organisations coming together to be able to celebrate Pride and support our incredible LGBTQ plus community under our very simple values: love who you want to love, be who you want to be, and Pride.
Perfect.
And where can people get involved and contact you? Is it social media or on the website? What would you rather?
So both cornwallpride.org. You've got all of our Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram details on there, and or Facebook as well. If you have any challenges, if you're enjoying yourself as part of the LGBTQ plus community and you want to let us know, or you're having challenges within your workplace, within school, whatever it might be, or even challenges around potentially getting into work or around food, for example, message directly into Cornwall Pride and we will get you to the right people, whatever happens.
Perfect. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Matthew. I'm sure we'll see you very soon.
Thank you, Budge.
Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers.
Lovely to see you.
Bye.
Brilliant.
Bye.
Absolutely fantastic. Lovely to see his passion as well there.
Yeah. Just glad it's a success, bar the weather, but
of course, but
know.
it doesn't sound like it was too bad.
No.
Anyway, thanks to Matthew from Cornwall Pride, and obviously congratulations on another successful event. If you'd like more information about Cornwall Pride and to keep in touch with them, search Cornwall Pride across social or visit www.cornwallpride.org. For now, we're going to go into some more tunes and we'll be back with you in a little bit. Stay tuned.